Hey guys, welcome to the Manchester United News channel. Subscribe to the channel to not miss any news, leave your like, and share, you are very important for the growth of the channel. Let's go to the video.
There was an interview in The Athletic this morning with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, wide range of topics. He was asked if the United job is impossible. This is what he replied: no, but it's difficult, especially for managers following one of the best managers ever. The expectations are very high, but we can't live in the same era as when I played. We had Arsenal and Chelsea as rivals towards the end. Now most teams have money, or even if they don't need to sell. So is it impossible for Ten Hag? The expectations are far outweighing the realism at the club.
I think everyone, including Man United fans, are quite realistic that they're up against probably the best side in Premier League history at the moment that have just come off a treble. I don't think most Man United fans think that they should win the Premier League every season, but they want to get into contention. And with the money spent over the last 10 years under a variety of different managers, under a variety of different sporting directors, they probably think they should have had greater returns, especially in the Champions League. I think it's one quarter-final in the last 5 or 6 seasons, so really damaging there. I just don't think this is a very helpful interview for Man United, though, at a time when they're already dealing with the Glazers, will they sell or not, when they're having to deal with the Greenwood, Antony, Sancho situation, Maguire, the continued scrutiny around him. Do they need Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to come out and say it's an impossible job for his successor? I just don't think the timing's very fair.
Yeah, he also spoke about Cristiano Ronaldo. This is what he's had to say. I felt so right when he signed. He was still one of the best goal scorers in the world. When you have a group, you need everyone to pull in the same direction. After a little while, when things didn't go right, you could see certain players and egos come out. It's just opened the door a little bit, a little insight into what was going on there. What do you make of that?
I mean, it's interesting. Look, Ronaldo was I don't quite understand what he means. It was the right signing. I think he's somebody where United were looking towards maybe always trying to get a striker in that could be there for a long time. Ronaldo was never going to be that. He was not going to be the guy leading the line for Manchester United for the next 5-6 years. And obviously things kind of fell apart quite quickly. I do remember at the time too, the whole reaction towards it. At first, Manchester City were looking at him, and then very quickly it was almost as if United could said, "Oh, he can't go there. We better bring him back to kind of stop that happening." And whilst he has such a fantastic history, he does at Manchester United, and you know his first season there actually scored quite a lot of goals for them too. I don't think it was the right decision. Obviously, he looks back at that now and would agree. But sometimes as a manager, you've got to take that, and maybe that was part of the reason which ended up meaning he got kind of kicked out.
Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel to not miss anything. Leave your like and your comment, that is very important for the channel growth. Until the next video.
Forever is the strangest thing.